Welcome back everybody to another YouTube video. Hold on, let me check my mic's working. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Now on this one, this is just me showing off my creations because this took me hours just to make, no, not that one, this one. But this one also took me like an hour to make. You know how much coding there is? I actually haven't watched a single, I have watched a single video of how to do coding and stuff. Well, not really coding, but like whatever the electrical things are in this game, but I really didn't understand it, man. So I self-did it. I taught myself how to use them. It is not that difficult, actually. It's just like it's like redstone from Minecraft, except for in pulses. Like when you hold up, as soon as you press down the button, it'll send a pulse. And as soon as you release it, it'll send a pulse to stop going up. It's not like when you hold it down, it'll keep giving a constant pulse, and if you release it, it stops giving a pulse, which stops. I'll show you what I mean. See, look, these are the two wires. When you press the button, this one will flash. See? Do you see that flash? And when you release it, the bottom one will flash. See, this wire right along here. And it's the same for the down button. Pressed, released. But if I remove the released one, which I don't know why anyone would do that, but I need to undo that. Wire, sorry. If I remove the released one, let me just bring it down to the floor. I meant to make an actual creation, like a recreation of a hoist from like a car or whatever. So I made it the normal speed, which is like really slow. Look, I press the button, it goes up, but if I release it, there's no release thing, so it's not going to stop, it's just going to keep going up. Wait, how? I'm going up. Wait, can I do that? Hold up. Wait a minute, let me wait for this to get to the top real quick. Okay, now that it's basically at the top, I'll go a moment here, and I need to get the wire and turn off the release. And now I press the button, get under. Not gonna work well, is it? Oh. Oh, but this goes through the floor, so I'm gonna get glitched out a lot from this. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm coming down! What the? Oh. Hey, I'm driving! No, not that, no. That? Yeah, I'm not driving. Actually. Yeah, yeah, but you know, that type of stuff. This will be a wiring video. I just had to have, I have not made this creation yet, so that one was pressed, right? Press. No, release, yeah. So that goes to stopped. Release goes to, go up. Goes to stop. Then we go, now let me test it just before we move on to how this works. Okay, cool. Does it still have its boundaries? Do 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 do. I should add that like music from the circus, like well, I don't know. It'd be quite funny though. Yeah, well, it's basically at the top now. Let's see if it has a top boundary. So I don't know why it would stop the top boundary. This is going to take so long. Okay, so I'm going to teach you something. I think there's about 2 different times. By the way, I am not fully understand it, how this works, but I know how most things work. I think I'm 2. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think there's 2 different types. There's like 1 and 2s. Or then 3s and 4s or whatever, and then there's just flashes like this. No, see, like this. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that's at the bottom there. Now let's get started. So I'm just gonna knock out this wall real quick. As usual, knocking out a wall. I'm gonna clone this. I hit clone, okay? So I have to go to the middle of the floor. Clone. So this will give us a night. I'm just gonna clone this. and the roof. Could be a nice open shed. But I have to undo all this. I'm going to need to hold up, let me just clone. And I'm going to need to take this. I'm going to need to take this all the way. No, so this one I need to just move this. I don't. That should be good. Now let's delete this. Okay, let's actually get to coding this time. So here's my two lifts that I already built. Now this one runs on 2 hydraulics. This one runs on 1. That's not because it has half the amount of posts. It's because underneath of the floor. Oh, let me bring this up a bit. It's because the underneath of the floor. I need to make this go a bit faster. I would change it, but I might as well. See, there's 2 different parts of the floor. This bit and this bit, which these 2 bits are connected, and these 2 bits are also connected. I should change to select. Point is, I needed 3. The car, and then these 2. So I needed, and the hydraulic can only bring up 2, if I'm correct. But this one, these both were connected, and then the car was separate, so I knew you had 2, so I just need 1 hydraulic. Technically, I only really need 1.5 hydraulics, but you can't really get 1.5 hydraulics. So if I had another car on top of this car, I could actually make that one go up too. But, well, something else. Even I could make one of these, oh no, wait. No, 2 of these posts go up. Because they're not all 4 are connected. The point is, the hydraulics are very simple when you get it. So a button, okay, let me build it over here. I don't know why I keep going back to that. But I can only pound. Now I'm going to go to create, palette. They changed the system and it is so hard to navigate. Let's get maybe a piston. I like to call it a hydraulic because every time I name piston it reminds me of a car engine. Now you can have like 3 different pistons going up all simultaneously. Now I'm going to need a button. I choose this button now. Now you do that. Now let's get to how this works. So this button is when you press it, it sends off a signal from this orange thing. When you release it, it sends off a 1 from this one. The rest, look, that one is false when you press this. The point is, I don't know if that one changes. All I know is the orange ones, these ones. They're quite easy to. So when you press it, you just wire it. Make sure you're on wire tool. Hold it down. Come over to play. Then release. Come down to stop. Wait, but hold up a minute. If I just do that, then how do I bring it back down? Okay, I really can't see that right now. Oh yeah, that's at the max height, but how do I bring it down now? I don't have anything to bring it down. So then we have create, palette, and we have another button. I already had a button. The point is, and then you go back to wire, and then you wire this button, the exact same things, press, except for press, you need to put on reverse. And then release, you need to put on also stop. Yes, you can have 2 things on 1. Ooh. I think you can have more. I don't know if it's only 2. It might be only. And now this button will bring it back down to the floor, which I need to change that setting so it doesn't go up so high. But the point is, now it comes back down when you release it. Release it, stops. that goes really fast compared to my other lift. Let me change a few settings, and then to change them you just click anything that's blue, you just hold your little cursor over the blue thing, click it, and then at the top right, up here, value 1. Let's change that speed to 0.4 maybe, so it's 0.4. Pull that trigger quite fast. Distance, let's not do that, let's do like 2. That's how high my lift goes. Now look, now look, this one brings it up. It will stop eventually. I can't bring it any higher because this is its max height, and this one will bring it back down. That's just the simplest setup I could get. Now that's the same with anything, a rotator, which I don't really know what, oh, maybe a carnival ride. Now that would be fun. Now the other thing you can do is something else. So if we go back to wire, and we wire, so this, if the button like flashes like that, and it comes in here and play flashes, this one will flash, because it's saying, wait a minute, that one got flashed, so I'm going to put it out here, which means technically you can have an infinite line of these, just going here. But except for you don't have to do 2 stops, you only have to have 1 stop, because if one button hits stop, that one will hit stop, and the other one, same thing. The point is, you don't have to have as many wires in this. You can have this as long as you want, I think. Look at this. And we have a chain. Why is that not working? Release. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. I hit the wrong one. Look. Those ones go up to the rocket. The moon. And then once this one hits high, those ones would probably still go up. Which then... Oh! And then they all just come back down to Earth. Not like they were in space or anything. And I'm just going to... I always have to do this because I hate it when it's not on tools when it comes down. I'll delete. I'm just going to delete all this. And undo. Cool. Why don't we get like why don't we do something else? Like maybe. Okay, so maybe let's make a carnival ride or something. Like one that just spins in circles. I can't actually make one that spins in circles, but I can make stuff that spins in circles. So if I go down to down here to circuits V2. Circuits V1 is just like, no, I don't know. Circuits Emitter, there's a piston that we just used, so I like to call it a hydraulic. Now here's a rotator. A rotator will do the exact same thing as a piston, except for instead of well, I mean like the circuit's the exact same. Except for, well, slightly different, except for it just rotates instead of going up and down. Now I'm going to need a button. Why would I want to go back to the palette? It just goes back to tools, but when I want to go back to tools, it goes back to palette. It's going to go back to palette then. I mean tools now. Cool, now I need to go to wire. And wire when it's pressed. Play. Release. Since this is a carnival ride, I don't really have to make it go in reverse. So speed 90, so. Oh yeah. See, like this. Then it will spin. Now you can, and then you attach this to whatever you want. See, the pistons, they're actually, they don't, I have to, when I wire it, I hold this bit of the piston, and I wire it to the car for it to get, so it's, this is not the only thing that's going to be wired. Look, I can make it go to the wall if I wanted to. Don't know why I wanted to do that, but you can. See, look, when I press a button, that did not work. I must have attached it to the wrong bit. Let's undo create object. No, let's redo create object. And let me wire. Press play. Nope. Oh, it's just doing this off face. No, but still face. Not like the wrong way, but it's just, yeah. So this bit rotates, so I don't have to attach the bar, I have to attach this bit. At least that's what I just attached to the... Press the button. That's the wrong thing again. To wire this to the thing. What if I attach the bar to this thing? Yep, see? Where is that going? Like, I'm actually curious. Did that just rotate around the entire thing? Oh, it does. That's handy. And now that's back in place. But yes, see? I'm going to delete these. Now let's experiment with other things, maybe. That don't destroy the place. Rotator. It's maybe like a spotlight or a toggle button, like from Five Nights at Freddy's. That's the only thing that reminds me when I see that. Let's do a light. That's intensity, range, and now I will wire. So when it is pressed, it will turn on. And then I could have another button that will change the colour. And then when it gets an input, it will change colour. But right now, look. Or you could have two different buttons, which means if I hit create, go to things, and I get another button. And I just need it. And then when this is pressed, and turn off. So you have an on button and an off button. On, off. On, off. Get that. Now if we go to configure, we could change intensity, which is right now 0. I don't know why that's still bright though. Oh, now we could change range maybe. Or if we change it to 5. Oh. What the hell? No, that's not it. You know what I mean. I just mean like, maybe colour might be a bit better. Value 5. Set colour. On, turn off. Set range. Actually, I might wire this. Okay. This. Oh, I see. The only way to actually change it is to Nope. I'm going to delete this, but when it goes down, it's going to set range. That did not work. Set range. Range 5. Float. Intensity. What about intensity? Released. It will set intensity. Yeah, I broke the light bulb. Damn it. Okay, well we can. Yeah, this is how like these things work. I should not have deleted those. Let me just undo. and then we just delete. So yeah, that's how you do it. You can make a lot of things. Now can I please reset this here? Palette. You could add currents. These are just like other things, like, you know, like add currency or something. Like then on player, on currency completed, amount, total balance, success. So run, you know, you could do all this. But there's other types of things, like chips. Now, is it V1? Yeah. V1 is like chips. Now, chips is slightly different. They have these. Now, these are like 1 and 2s. It gives you a number. See, look. In and out. So, see, it's a 0. This is out 0. So, this is not going to connect with this, is it? If it does, well, that's weird. The point is, I'm pretty sure these can only connect with V1 and V2 can only connect with V2. I think. You might be able to connect them together, I don't know. So yeah, that's how that works. I'll delete these because I am right now trying to make more lists for my workshop, whatever. This one took me the longest to make. Then again, I was still trying to figure out how this hydraulic thing works and everything. So yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll wait for this lift to go down now. Because that's all I get to do. Sad. Oh, I did add little signs down here. Just had to put it down. So don't forget to smash that like button.